world heavyweight float. Championship belt wrapped around my waist, yo. I got that Ric Flair fake it float. Slam you on the pavement, that's why they call me Street Pro. Create heat on beat flow. Like Jordan after the second time he three-peated, folks. Get ready, set, let's go. Fight toe to toe, release the flow created by this mic pro. Lights, camera, get low. Action packed, back to back. In fact, this monster will grow. Y'all better let him know. Man with the master plan, and you have no need to know. You came prepared, now get ready for the show. Introducing the Ballin' Bud 703 Boys Crew, Clubber D, Dirty Mojo, Shane Peach, and the Sports Professor. Welcome to Sunday Showdown.
Boom, bam, pow.
Yo, 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 what up, friends? Welcome into another edition of Sunday Showdown. Make sure you are subscribed at Ballin' Buds, BALLANDBUDS. Handy QR code up there at the top will take you to all our socials. Subscribe on YouTube, follow on Instagram as well. Clubber D's YouTube and TikTok is there. YouTube at Clubber D. For Shane Peach, you can find him on X at Peachomania. And finally, Dirty Mojo, being safe and driving without looking at the camera, much appreciated, is with us here. He is at Dirty Mojo on IG to make an emergency pickup. That being said, y'all, we know we got to be quick. We know we got the next game in 15 minutes, so we are going to run through the last three games. Can you not hear me?
We hear you.
Can you not hear me?
Well,
I hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and just kick this bad boy off, shall we? First game yesterday was a humdinger. And I know, Hot Take Jake, you were so happy for this victory, but boy, oh boy, did it come at a cost. And I mean a big cost. Yes, we talk about Bo Nix and how inconsistent he is. And yes, the defense is what kept him in that game yesterday. But let's make no mistake about it. No Denver Broncos fan is interested in having Jarrett Stidham as their quarterback in the AFC Championship. And as I told Hot Take Jake, and when I texted him afterwards, I said, I'm sorry for your loss, but I wish Buffalo would have won so we don't got to watch sorry-ass Jarrett Stidham march out there and try to take your team to the next level. Clubber D, what did you think about this? This was an awesome game.
Oh, the game was phenomenal. Game was great. I would say they better call Brock Osweiler, Brian Greasy, somebody to help them out, because they're just gonna get mollywopped in the next round. But it sucks to see Bo Nix go down. He played great, better than my expectations. And poor Josh Allen.
It hurts to see him at the podium, crying a little bit. And obviously when you lose a big game like that, that's really going to affect you. And especially when you look at his record, Peach, let's talk about it. They're now 0-7 in his career in the playoffs. 3 losses in the playoffs, 0-7 in overtime. Now its road teams have failed to improve to 1-85 playoff record when finishing -3 or more on the turnover ratio, and that was an issue. We talked about it, and they turned the ball over. What did you think?
I think, like I've been saying for weeks, it's time to boot that staff, man. They need to start all over. You're wasting Josh Allen. Another playoff loss. Heartbreaking. As far as the Broncos go, I think this is the first NFL playoff game in history where both teams got eliminated at the same time, gentlemen. Because and we're going to be talking about it in a little bit, the New England Patriots are going to the Super Bowl again, guys. I'm sorry to say it. Brady was gone for a few years. Now they get May, MVP looking kind of quarterback, and they're back in the Super Bowl.
You're completely right. Yeah, I mean,
and then
how much of a chance do they actually?
I think it's at least 95% that the Patriots are going to win, and that's probably low.
Yeah, I mean, again, I saw some memes out there of Phillip Rivers in a Denver Broncos jersey, which made me crack up a little bit there. Dirty Mojo, what do you think this is?
Yeah, I mean, this game was all about the turnovers, man, especially the ones right before halftime and right after halftime. That was just the nail in the coffin for them. If you think about it, that's 10 points off of 2 turnovers, all within. I think they said that the Denver Broncos had scored 10 points within 1 minute of actual play time. That's crazy, man. You can't have those types and think that you're going to win. And then to finish the game with 5 turnovers to lose by 3 in overtime, that's a heartbreaking right there, right, man? The fumble from James Cook in the beginning, then you got the 2 turnovers, you got the 2 interceptions in there. Man, that's a tough way to lose a game. And then for the Denver Broncos, you guys are absolutely right, man. You're in field goal. I wonder when he broke his ankle. What specific play did he break it? But
second to last play. Second to last
God,
play.
and you know what sucks? It sucks to do it on that type of play right before the AFC Championship game. You lose your starting quarterback with who'd you say is the I was waiting for the Dion who when you said who was going to be the starting quarterback for them, but you guys,
Scott from Kmart. Scott from Kmart.
Bro, it's crazy, man. It's like we were talking about in our thing. Like, that team is so good. You might want to just call somebody to come off the bench and play for you. But the way, like you're right, Peach. The way that the Patriots handled the Jaguars on that defense, put up 28 points. Man, it's going to be tough without having your true starting quarterback to play against those guys next week.
And another thing that I just thought about is it was actually 3 eliminations in one game because Mr. Lamar got eliminated from his Super Bowl pick that he shouldn't have said early, and that's why he should have said early because it's already over with for you, buddy.
That's all right. That's okay. That's okay.
You pick a new team. We're not letting you pick a new team.
I'm still gonna do it.
Hey, let's shout out. Let's get to some comments here. Who we got, Clubber D?
Heavy on the Poppy, light on the Yayo, none other than Poppy Chun Yayo. I would have given you a better intro, but we're strapped on time.
Shout out, brother. Broncos defense is cold, no doubt about that. And defense does win championships. Very true. But when they're going to be going up against a Patriots team who has a great defense as well, which we'll talk about in just a second, that's going to be a little harder for them, especially when Drake May is playing so well. So we appreciate you tuning in. Boxing Chance Pick Group. Let us know if you want to get in it. All right. Shout out as well to Herbert Manuel for tuning in. We appreciate it. No Spanish for you, but gracias por tu vida. And then following Townsend, shout out. We're just talking a little football, getting to you to the next game. A bunch of field goals. Hey, we'll see what happens. They may have to do that in the next game. Let's move it on to our next one. We had Clubber D. You're going to be the last one of us to have to eat their crow for the season. And what a, as we say,
good crow. Belt to ass,
well-seasoned, ass-whooping casserole did your team take. What did you think?
Oh, man, yeah. They it finally caught up with them. They got beat pillar to post. I would say that Mike McDonald has owned Kyle Shanahan. The last, I want to say 4 matchups, they've gone against each other. When you're doing a trick play on an option from Juszczyk to McCaffrey on 4th and 1, that just tells you that you've given up. When you're trying all this, you're doing a triple reverse for 1 yard gain. Why are you going in a trip back? That means you're not being creative. And I feel like Robert Saleh, I love Robert Saleh. He interviewed for 2 coaching vacancies, and he has 2 more this week. He didn't really make too many adjustments for Sam Darnold. So, I thought they kind of gave up in the third when they kept on going for it on fourth downs. And, not much they could do. They're starting to backups. Not excuses. Football, you all get paid to do what you got to do. But when you're starting players that weren't on a roster until about a month ago, when 2 weeks ago, it is what it is. Seattle's defense, they're not blitzing too much. It was winning at the point of attack. They're looking lights out and doing enough so Sam Darnold cannot lose them the game. So that is probably a Super Bowl pick right there.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is looking like a Super Bowl pick. Obviously, they're going to have to probably contend with. Well, we'll get to that in just a second. I don't want to give that all away for people that didn't watch yesterday. Peach, what did you think?
Oh, they didn't watch. They tired.
I think that Seattle defense is humming, and I said this in our group chat. They're going to prevent Sam Darnold from turning into a pumpkin. The defense is. It's not going to let him. Yeah. They are not going to let him turn into a pumpkin, guys. They're going to score more than the offense if they need be to win games. Mike McDonald looks like the defensive version of Sean McVay. He looks like a mastermind on defense. And I don't know, like Dion said, I don't know if anybody can beat them. They might be headed to the Super Bowl after next week.
Damn. Dirty Mojo.
Yeah, Peach, man, you hit it right, man. They are protecting him from turning into a pumpkin. But guess what? Even if he does turn into a pumpkin, the star of that movie was Cinderella, and it was the mice, right? The coach and everybody. Even though they turned back into what they turned into, they still were the star of the show. So he could turn back into a pumpkin, and those guys are going to carry him home. But I want to talk to you guys about the first damn play. That was that play right there is what broke the 49ers right there. That kickoff at the beginning of the game, that just ended it right there. Your team is completely hurt, and now this guy takes it 100-something yards that one right there. You can see that all the air came out of the 49ers thought process, man. I think I've seen a guy posted a video about it. It was funny. The guy that wears the big hat. You probably know who he is, Dion. You probably follow him or see him on. Yeah, it was funny as hell. He showed the video of it, how he turned. He was all quiet. But, yeah, man, Dion knows this about me with the 49ers. I don't hate on the 49ers. I'm more upset with Kyle Shanahan for what he did, and that's between me and what Dion does. But, man, for that team to do what they did with all the injuries, man, hats off to that team. And look out for them. If they can stay healthy next year, that's a scary 49ers team to be right back to where they're at next year.
They had a stat about teams who have less who travel more, have less time to prepare. And obviously they were the ones this week that got the short that drew the short straw, I guess, having only like 5 days or something like that to prepare. They were rested, so it is what it is.
You made that comment. You made a comment too. You made a comment too, Dion, about how you and somebody was going to go to the 49ers game next year against Washington, you and Peach, right? Yeah, make sure your shoulder's totally healed, man, because I don't want you to go there and catch those I don't know.
You catch good reception when you talk
again. So you make sure you put on something. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Your reception went out. I couldn't hear you.
That's tremendous.
I didn't hear it.
No, it's just basically saying make sure you're wearing some sort of suit that can protect your soft injury, your soft tissues, bro.
Oh, wow. They practicing their shit.
I mean, year after year, San Francisco has a roster to be great and to contend. So as long as they can avoid the injury bug, which they have not been able to do, then they'll be okay. But yeah, let me holler at two people real quick, and I want to get everybody's opinion on both of these. The first one is to this 49ers kicker, Mr. Eddie Pinheiro. Let me talk to you using a little LA night. Yeah. No, sir. No. What the fuck are you doing? You mean to tell me you had that good of a chance to tackle the ball carrier should you have put your whole body on the line, and you decided to ole like you was in Spain at the bull rush, and you decided you didn't want to take on this man, and he scored a touchdown. That, as just was said, changed the momentum of the game. And in my eyes, looking back at that replay, if Eddie Pinheiro would have sold out for his team, who cares if you get hurt, brother? You ain't more important than the squad.
We've already lost. We lost Moody. We lost Moody and him to running after people and pulling a hamstring and hurting their foot, trying to tackle somebody. So we've been in those shoes before when the kicker does too much.
I think he should not have tried to stop him.
He was going to catch him. He was already the angle. All he could do is try to do a slide. He didn't have the angle on him.
I have to go back to I saw him have.
He tried
to do a Perry Saturn leg sweep. That's what
he was not in that position, and he wasn't even close to doing that. He wasn't even close.
And the other people are the refs. And this was from the first game. We all have to talk about this, and I need to get an opinion real quick. We have to please get rid of the stupid fucking pass interference rule where you get 85 million yards because you decided to throw it down the field. And this wasn't last night, but a receiver can just slow up and get the penalty called on them. 30 yards on Tre'Davious White on what? Yeah, it was pass interference, but maybe 15 yards is good by itself. What do y'all think about that? Any thoughts on that?
I like the rule how it is. That doesn't bother me. What bothered me is they need to figure out what a catch is, guys, because that's the play of the game. Was he down? Was he not? It's because they don't know what a catch is. That's why and if they called it the other way, there's still going to be the same amount of complaints from the other side. We need to learn what a catch is, and that's the bottom line. It basically was Des Bryant, except this time there was a defender to pick it off.
Yep.
What is the catch?
Well, we can also say that was pass interference on that guy too. He was face guarding him all up on him. That should have been a pass interference called on him. But let's not forget the play before that. Can't remember what the receiver was, but he took that deep out a little too deep when he should have shallowed it off a little bit. He caught the ball, but he dropped it when he hit the ground. He catches that ball, it's a different outcome in this game.
Yeah, that's true too.
All right, cool. Let's move it into the last game this morning, this afternoon, 28-16, Patriots. And I don't know if that was the final score. That was just the last time I looked. I haven't had time to look since a couple minutes ago. But Patriots were winning and should win this game going on to the AFC Championship to face the Broncos. Dirty Mojo, we'll start with you. What did you think about this game?
Hey, listen, I called it out yesterday, right? But I said that they were going to win the game on a last-second field goal to beat them, and it was, it's going to be low. No. They had 5 turnovers against the Jacksonville Jaguars, put up 28 points against that vaunted defense. I feel a little bit sorry about the Jacksonville. I wanted to see a better outcome from Jacksonville. Against the Texans. But you know what? It was a great game, a great season. The one thing that I will say about this is that with them winning this game and Bo Nix being what you call them, Bo Picks, right, Peach? With Bo Picks being out of the game, this is something that I think that the Patriots fans do have something to look out for. But this is going to be.
Whoa. Hold on, Shockwave.
I am an alien.
Hold on, Shockwave. It's a better reception.
Dirty Mojo phone home.
I must have went through the tunnel. I went through the tunnel. Bro. I went through the tunnel. Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me good now? But look, this is gonna be the first time in so many years that there won't be a black quarterback representing in the Super Bowl.
No, some folks are happy about that.
Representing. All right. All right, let's move it into tonight's game. I just want to see if anyone wants to change their picks. Me and what? Oh, shit, I'm tripping. My bad. That was really quick. My bad. That was really quick. Peach, go ahead. That was so quick. What was I doing? Go ahead, Peach.
I said I thought the Texans defense was going to take over this game, but it was actually the Patriots defense. They were a lot better today than the Houston Texans. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud looked abysmal. He looked like he couldn't even do anything.
Terrible.
And what did I say yesterday about that 2024 draft class? Wow. 2 2024 draft quarterbacks take their teams to the championship game again. And we have one more game tonight, and the third might do it. I'm telling you, that draft class might be special, gentlemen.
Special.
And we talked yesterday about C.J. Stroud and the turnovers last week and the 5, even though 3 recovered. Yes, we know, whatever, fumbles. Again, just being reckless with the ball. Just throwing it all over the yard. Clubber D, your thoughts?
And I want to say that because I'm glad you said that, Omar, because when you said that he had 5 interceptions, Lamar was like, no. He only had X. So the motherfucker had like 4 today. Okay. So it made up for that. And this is like, you can't 4 interceptions and they were still close. They were in the game. But then that catch by was it Butte? That one-handed one.
Yeah.
When I just didn't want to say booty. When he caught it one-handed, that was over it. It was it. Once that happened, because I thought they were still, it was 13-21. It was still kind of close. But when he caught that one-hand touchdown, that takes the win out to sales. I'm shocked it was that high score in the game, but Jesus, I still hats off to the Texans defense, but the Patriots, man, they're good, man. They are good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and shout out as well to our fellow Terp, Stephon Diggs, out here spreading more seeds than ODB. But shout out to him for catching that touchdown pass. Salute, Terrapin. We appreciate you. I meant to bring Testudo into it, but we don't have time. Me and Dirty Mojo got the Rams tonight. Clubber D and Peach have Chicago. I put the updated over-under 49.5. They moved it up 1 point. They also gave the Rams 1 less point, so they gave Chicago a point. 3.5 for Rams. Anybody want to change their picks, or are we still going?
I'm sticking with the Bears.
I'm sticking with them.
It gives Commander fans excuse to make it about them and say, well, we should have drafted that. Just let the Bears do what they do. Shut up. Doesn't involve you. It's like everybody texted me yesterday. He wasn't in it. Don't text me. God, man. People talking shit. Sorry ass teams.
All right. Dirty Mojo, do you want to change your pick, or are you good? I'm staying with the
No. I'm staying with the Rams.
All right. Well, we'll get out of here. Monday Showdown. Don't forget, tomorrow we will be there. National Championship game. We will be here for you live, 6 p.m. Eastern. We're going to have more time than we had today, so we'll be able to talk on all the college football stuff. We're going to review tonight's NFL game. We'll talk NFL coaching changes, including Stefanski. We'll find out how Dirty Mojo feels about that. Little tease for you till tomorrow. So make sure you tune in at 6 Eastern. Make sure you subscribe to Ball and Buds, BALLANDBUDS. Hit that notification bell so you know when we go live. Clubber D's socials are at that QR as well. Shane Pichomania on X, Dirty Mojo on IG. Final thoughts, gentlemen. Let's get out of here and hit this game.
It's perfect timing. That's perfect timing. This is perfect. I'm good. See y'all tomorrow.
Hey,
see you tomorrow.
I love 3-day weekends. Don't have to work tomorrow, so let's go.
That's right.
Yes, there you go. Happy Martin Luther King Day.
Right.
Don't be a racist.
It's that world heavyweight flow. Championship belt wrapped around my waist. Yo, I got that Ric Flair figure foe. Slam you on the pavement, that's why they call me Street Pro. Create heat on beat close. Like Jordan after the second time he three-peated, folks. Get ready, set, let's go. Fight toe-to-toe, release the flow created by this mic pro. Lights, camera, get low. Action packed, back to back. In fact, this monster will grow. Y'all better let him know. Man with the master plan, and you have no need to know. You came prepared, now get ready for the show.
Introducing the Ball and Bud 703 Boys Crew, Clubber D, Dirty Mojo, Shane Peach, and the Sports Professor. Welcome to Sunday Showdown.